I'm ready.
We're live.
Oh, we're live. Sick. Okay, welcome, RoneDotCom. A chill little morning in the East Village. If you look at this, how this video is titled, it says in East Village. I think that's a big debate, whether people say East Village or the East Village. The East Village. I say the East Village because that's just, I don't know, it's like very aesthetically unpleasing when people say it's a morning in East Village. It's not, it's like, I don't even know how to explain it, whatever. Houston Street, Christie Street, older than America, older than the United States of America. This shit predates all of this. Christie Street, bro, George Washington fucking walked on Christie Street. But Christie Street turns into Second Ave and goes Houston all the way up to 14th Street, and it goes from Bowery all the way over to the Water. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna snake through, go up Bowery a little bit, cut over St. Mark's all the way through Alphabet City. I consider Alphabet City part of this, and we're just gonna snake around, and we're gonna have the chillest morning of all time. It's almost like I want to fire people up in the chat, but I also want it to be like, let's chill out in the chat. Can I get some damn waves in the chat just to show how damn zen we are, bro? A chill, wavy morning in the East Village. Let's get walking. We're gonna go down this way first, and we're gonna make it shake. Get some waves. W. R.I.P. Beef. R.I.P. Beef. R.I.P. Nick Mangold. R.I.P. Stanko. R.I.P. to all my bros from Barstool Sports. Sad times, but we push on regardless, because that's what those bros would have wanted. They wanted the good vibes, they wanted the good content, that shit. So, we're going through the middle of it right now, because I have a destination in mind for our first stop. Before we get coffee, before we do anything, I want to go to Second and Second. I don't want to make you walk backwards too much. How about just next to me? But also, I'm scared that next to me. Yeah, next to me. Does that work for you?
Whatever works for you.
I also, I got bitten by the posture monster badly.
Oh yeah.
And so, just even if you're at your desk right now, you know what I mean. Let's engage that core. Let's engage that core. Let's get that fucking neck back. I need to do some kind of neck strengthening exercises or something like that, because my shit is fucked. My posture is so shitty and bad, but whatever. Accountability buddies. You guys look after me, I'll look after you, and we'll get the shit right. Second and Second is where we're going to first. This is where we're starting off. A historic intersection for me personally. For not only for me, but for my family lineage, for the Ferrone family. Cross up, and then let's look up LaSalle Academy Place. So here used to stand Second and Second, LaSalle Academy. Alma mater of Barstool, large, valedictorian of LaSalle Academy, which has since been reduced to rubble, at least this part of it, and alma mater of my dad. My dad went to high school right here. So he lived at 104th in Columbus. He would come all the way down, bring his ass all the way down here, and he went to high school right over here in this pile of rocks. That's where he learned to count. He would stack rocks. That's where he learned math. He would multiply rocks, and just starting off with like a lineage to the Ferrone family. Started off right here, and god damn, what a beautiful high school. I guess it's still a good school. He wanted to go to a place called Regis, which I guess is still like one of the best schools, Catholic, in the city, but this was his second choice. He didn't get into Regis.
You gotta be fucking kidding me with this shit. Already? You see the picture in the
Yep,
audio?
we're back.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. Just wanted to keep ourselves on our toes, you know what I mean? Best way to do it. And it was really just a RIP to the fallen high school. Like, it was that's a moment of silence, built-in moment of silence to a high school lost. But yeah, I think it used to be a little bit nastier around here, but not anymore. It's beautiful. So we'll learn a little bit about there's layers of history. Let's take it up to Bowery. Let's cut over. Let's see if we can find some coffee. Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
How are you? Good?
Enjoy your day.
Enjoy your day, buddy. Treacherous bike path right here. Some nasty bikers on this road. And they'll say nasty things to you. No one thinks they're tougher than a New York biker, and I say that as a New York biker. Alright, sorry. But there's a reason that bikers are always so charged the fuck up. It's because it's life and death. Same with driving, why people get road rage. It's like you one wrong little flinch of the wrist, and it could be fatal. So they need to be on edge a little bit, just like physiology-wise. You know, their brain chemistry needs to be tuned up just a little bit, just so they can stay alive. And that's all we're trying to do up here. So I know when my dad went to high school that fucking this shit wasn't here. This nice ass fucking antique shop or whatever. But a lot of this stuff has always been here. Like, I don't know what type of history we're going to even stumble into. Is it going to be the Peter Stuyvesant 1600s history? Is it going to be the Little Germany old-ass history? Is it going to be like the, excuse us, good morning? And that's how you could tell when someone's not from here. They don't say good morning back. When we're in Harlem, everybody who's from Harlem saying good morning back. Some cool-ass fucking transplant not going to say fucking good morning back. That's on you. You suck and you're a loser. Are we going to get the Peter Stuyvesant history? Are we going to get the Little Germany history, what this used to be? Are we going to get the punk rock history from the 1960s, where supposedly all punk music started here, supposedly? And are we going to get the skateboarding history? Fucking Supreme started out here. Supreme started in this neighborhood. Like, there's levels to this shit. Are we going to get the modern history where it's some fucking cunt in Lululemon who fucking glares you down for walking through the fucking neighborhood and saying good morning? I don't know. And excuse my use of a hard C this early in the morning. That wasn't the energy I intended, but she pissed me off. She pissed me off. R.I.P. Luke Quan. That dude sucks. I hate to say it. We'll go right here. The OVO store. Wow. Shout out to my brother Drake. I hate to say it. Some of these golfers look so unlikable. Specifically two. One, Luke Quan, maybe the most unlikable looking dude that I've ever experienced. So unlikable. From every moment, from how he treats other people, to how he acts, to his habits, everything about this dude from such a small sample size, incredibly unlikable. Second, Grant Horvath, so unlikable. Like, from just a small clip, that dude seems like he sucks ass. Thank God I don't have to be part of the golf world where I'm like trying to ingratiate myself with all these people, because I can call it like I see it. Those dudes look like they suck ass. Like, if you're part of a big event and you don't want to be part of the big event and you want to act like you're better than everybody, but I think that's a big part of the golf world. Like, it wasn't ball busting, it was a superiority complex, and that shit sucks. You look like a fucking loser. Sad to say. It's like, at that point, just have Kirk in. Like, if you're worried about what Kirk's gonna say, like, you're worried about that he's gonna hurt a douchebag's feelings? Like, what are we talking about? That he would hurt Grant Horvath's feelings, or that he would hurt Luke Quan's feelings? Like, they needed someone like that because PFT was being too damn polite. He's like, I don't need you, PNC. What, dude? You suck. You have done, hopefully, irreparable damage. Shout out to Feuds. I was past this place. Is it named after the character from Friends?
I'm not sure.
Is it? Phoebes has to be short for Phoebe, no? A lot of them have never been out of the country club. Yeah, maybe. But it's like, well, that's what this should be for. Like, I know that the Bob Does dudes aren't like that. I know those dudes are, like, aggressively normal. I know they're turbo normies. That's a phrase I learned yesterday. Turbo normies. I was talking to a self-proclaimed autistic person talk about their other autistic friend rejoining the dating field, and they're saying that they can't get along with people because they're getting matched with too many turbo normies. Turbo normies. I'd never heard the phrase before. A turbo normie almost sounds like a different word for autistic, but like a turbo normie, someone who is so normie that it's like they're like fucking gyrating, that they're buzzing from being normie. It's such a nice phrase. Tuck that one away for the chat. You have to tuck it away. Turbo normies. Phoebes has been there since the 60s, okay? Alright, so it's not named after the tall blonde woman. Morning. You gave me like a little nod. Plans for the Halloween stream, crushing it. What's he turn on to 8? Let's talk about that. What's he turn on to St. Mark's? So 8, I guess, doesn't exist over here. It's just St. Mark's. Right?
I think so.
I know it gets funky with the architecture around here. We're jamming this architecture, this fucking new, like, I don't know, are we calling it brutalist? Hyper modern? Like a 2004 idea of what modern would be? Next to some fucking classic brownstone, an old fucking college this guy over here. Like one of the older colleges, like Cooper College or some shit like that? Cooper Square, so it might be Cooper College. Cooper Union, that's what it is. And they only had a limited amount of... Well, what do you want to fuck? We're talking about something across the street, dude. That's not even encapsulated in the East Village. But yeah, I'm excited for this Halloween stream. It's going to be magnificent. Let's push it up. Thanks, buddy. It's going to be magnificent. Can I just say that? It's going to be fucking magnificent. Cooper Union. 7th day, boys. Corvat not knowing Gruden as a straight male is wild. Well, there's one part of that we have to circle. I'm going to need to see penis and vagina if I'm going to believe that guy's a straight male, because I can't take his word for it at this point. I can't just have him be like, I'm straight. No, dude. You have to know who Gruden is. That's kind of the test. Or, I mean, honestly, the first part is he comes off as that anti-football pussy by not knowing who Gruden is. And that's a scourge on our society. Let's take this right. That's a scourge on our society. So now I think this has got to be the most gate-kept, weird energy street in all of New York. Every 4 months, you see a TikTok of someone being like, St. Mark's, fuck, it isn't what it used to be, dude. St. Mark's is fucking different from when I moved here 2 years ago. Like, it's like a trend all the time that, like, people have a strong opinion about this street, that it's, like, sucks now, or it used to be fucking cool, and now it's, like, people look different from when I moved here. I think that energy sucks ass. I'm pretty sure that this street has been changing just like every street has been changing in New York. And it's not like a fucking damning sentence on this street for how fucking cool it is. If you don't think it's cool, that's fine. That's your opinion. But I think it's very gatekeepy energy that people are like, oh, fucking St. Mark's fucking changed. Alright, let it be different than it was. Pretty sure it changed from the fucking 80s. Pretty sure it changed from the fucking 60s when Woody Guthrie was out here. You think Woody Guthrie's fucking talking about, oh, fucking, it isn't what it used to be. No, he's talking about this land is your land, this land is my land. He's not gatekeeping. So why are you gatekeeping? Who do you think you are? Halloween stream's gonna be sick. I just am soapboxing hard today. Thoughts on the Papa Francis War? Yeah. Yeah, that was fucking awkward, dude. I didn't like it, dude. It was too fucking awkward for me. I think that, well, whatever. I mean, I can't really talk because I kind of thrive off of making awkward situations for other people, right? Like, I like drama, so if there's drama, I'll soak the flame for that. So I can't be hypocritical, even though everyone else will be. I cannot be hypocritical. Beach house. I'm running in there, and I'm like stirring the pot. You know, I want it to be as juicy as possible. So I can't be like, they stirred the pot. But I think that there's better ways to make. Well, I just think that we could do it wasn't funny. That's what sucked about it. It wasn't funny. Son of a Boy, that's supposed to be a comedy podcast. We get into a situation where it's not supposed to be an argument or a drama podcast. You know, that's an unnamed show for sure. But it's not like Son of a Boy Dads. We're supposed to be chuckling. And there was no chuckles to be had there, which I thought was the downfall of it. But perspective. You know what I mean. Any teaser you can give us for Mischief Day. Okay. Mischief Day starts tomorrow. 12 hours of unbridled good shit. And, of course, it's Halloween. So, of course, we're going to have a costume contest. What I've been doing, though, is building an hour-by-hour, minute-by-minute blueprint for the perfect content day. And I'm breaking it down. Where I'm going to be in this second, where I'm going to be in this second. I'm talking meetings, phone calls, text messages, bookings, favors that I'm calling in. It is going to be big. I'll do 2-3 small teases. Costume contest, $1,000 to the winner, free lunch for a week to the winner, out of my pocket. Obviously free lunch for the entire office, out of my pocket. Sass vs. Francis, 3-part Sass vs. Francis, 1, 2, 3 Sass vs. Francis, 3 different events. Maybe we settle it at the first 2, but I think it's probably going to get to the 3rd event. 3 events, Sass vs. Francis. The half dozen. The half dozen? The dozen cut in half with a theme to it. It's going to be pirates versus ghosts. People who are still on the pirate ship, current Barstool employees, versus ghosts, versus people who used to work at Barstool. All questions that are kind of centric to what they know and what they know. I feel like I'm saying too much. There's just going to be shit going on throughout the day. It's going to have big, beautiful vibes. I couldn't be more excited. A knife fight, need some crank calls. Okay, knife fight, I feel like crazy spin. Knife fight, I don't know if that's realistic. I almost feel like that's a little bit greedy to ask for a knife fight. Like I can't promise a knife fight, but if that's what people really want, we could hit the knife fight for sure. Little Ukraine coming out. So yeah, so definitely, so please be there tomorrow. Hang on. We got some names. We have some names. We have Walk of Fame style names. Mama Loy. Joan Rock. Alright, I thought I was gonna. I thought a lot of Jones. This was a Joan era. We got a Joan right here. We got a Joan right here. And then what I was looking for was Joan Rivers. Theater 80s. I know that there's a Joan Rivers out here. What was it about, like 1970, that fucking everybody was named Joan? Why were these women named Joan so much in the 1970s? It's a little bit unsettling that there were so many Joans, dude. Why? I can't talk, my name's Rone. Rone is Joan adjacent. With the O-A-N, you know, it doesn't sit right with me. O-A-N, right. Damn, the bars don't stop, bro. The bars truly don't stop. Wii Sports, Sassafras Francis would be so chill. True. Would I ever go a Minahan show? Of course. What's your thoughts on Vic Mensa, the rapper? I went to dinner at a bachelor party. Or no, we went to like after dinner drinks with Vic Mensa one time. Actually, Dave Chappelle brought him, bro. Look at the fucking name I dropped, bro. What's up, Beast? How are you? Good morning. Bro, it was my boy Jensen's bachelor party. We're there after the fact with John Mayer, of course. That was the same room where I told John Mayer about Barstool Trent. Really exciting. And then they're like, yeah, Chappelle's going to meet up with us. And Chappelle shows up with Vic Mensa and two lovely women. And since he's such a fucking good friend of mine, I can't say a bad thing about him. Since he's my fucking literal brother, since Vic Mensa's my brother, since we shared a furtive glance, I can't say a fucking bad word about him. So why would you want me to talk shit on my brother?
That's just the corner that Large had put a pin in, where there's like 4 different of his spots, like in like the
McSorley's?
No, it's Electric Burrito, Little Kieran, Hen House, and then Veselka.
See, what's the last one?
Veselka.
Veselka.
The Ukrainian spot.
Sick. I mean, of course he would fucking know. Of course he would know. Wait a second. Well, is this what the Led Zeppelin cover was? Hang on. It is. Bro, it is. Look. Whoa. That just hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, hang on a second. I think the Rolling Stones shot a video here too. On these very steps. On these Sesame Street ass steps. And now there's a sandwich shop, bro. Paved Paradise built a fucking sandwich shop, but they didn't pave it. It's still here. Crazy. The fucking album. Wow. That excited me. I felt like that was historic. Do you guys feel like that was historic? Was that cool or no? That's tough, right? Yeah. That was a good eye by me. I spotted the fuck out of that. You said large. I was like, oh yeah, there is something large that went down around here. God damn. Large would know that. Well, see, historic. It's like different types of history. And now we're also talking about Little Ukraine. We're also like Little Ukraine now is like Brooklyn, or no? Yeah, like Little Odessa, Little Ukraine. What's crazy is Little Russia and Little Ukraine and New York are like on top of each other.
Is Little Ukraine the same as the Ukrainian village?
I think that's different. I think that's a different.
I think this is Ukrainian.
I think the Ukrainians had their fucking way in New York. Ukrainian influences all over the fucking place in New York. They were running a roughshod Ukrainian village, Little Ukraine, fucking Little Odessa and shit like that. It's all on top of each other. Rooster, R.I.P. Pat Stay, R.I.P. Bishop Brigante, Justice for Charlie. Oh, trust, Justice for Charlie, bro. Support my bro Real Deal in his fucking cause, Justice for Charlie. The fucking Pittsburgh medical system unfairly took my bro's father's life, dude. It's so fucking brutal. So shout out to Rooster for keeping that alive. Shout out from Manchester, Pennsylvania. Manchester by the land. I love that. That's a different Manchester. Rooster, WTF, man. Rooster's just looking out. He's allowed. Upstate has hella Ukrainians. Yeah, I didn't get it. Like, there's a Ukrainian flag. I'd see it everywhere, and I'm like, are all you guys Ukrainian or like? And then some Russian bros in the city. My barber's Russian, but for a while they pretended to be Ukrainian when things were like hot for the Russians. So it's like, is it just cool to be Ukrainian if people fucking claim the flag like it's on some gang shit? Yes. Any beef stores that stand out, bro. I really just only met the fucking dude a couple times in the Chicago office, but like the first time I met him was right after the popping the cap story, or like the video that Frankie made about him popping the cap every time, so I had to go over and fucking just pop cap and show respect. I almost feel like that's like his signature move. So nice to have a signature move, just, or such like a memorable, like, just small action that proved who you were as a person. But listen to tomorrow's Son of a Boy Dad. We have a lot more fun stories coming out, and just kind of memorial across the board for beef for Nick Mangold, for all the bros.
I had my phone stolen at that bar.
Talk to me, brother. You had your phone stolen at the bar?
At that bar right there, St. Dennis.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What happened? They like pickpocketed you?
Yeah, I went looking for my phone, like asking like bouncers, asking other people, and like I ran into 8 other people who also had their phones missing.
Oh, there was a fucking...
There was someone running loose.
So there was someone nasty in the midst?
Oh yeah.
How'd you put it down somewhere?
It was out of my pocket.
That's crazy. A good old-fashioned New York pickpocket? That's fucking nuts. You hear about it. You see it on the TikToks about like the Italian ones and the British ones. Attenzione!
Yeah, I just went right to the Apple store. No problems with that.
Did you didn't get mugged on the way?
No.
Pathetic showing from my boy Meek Phil. I have to say that. We're in Tompkins Square Park, by the way, which is, I know this fountain's fucking famous for some fucking shit. I know some of this fucking shit's fucking famous. A good ass historical tour guide. I don't fucking know. This shit's fucking famous for something. It was some like let 'em eat cake ass fucking fountain. People were poor, they built them a fucking fountain. They said let 'em eat cake. This fucking tree might be famous too, bro, for all I know. I know there's some kind of George Harrison ass tree around here, but it's like, what am I gonna learn the facts? No, I just kind of glean what I pick up throughout the journey, and like low key drop it as if it's my own knowledge. It's not. That's gotta be the George Harrison ass tree. Chat, you guys know George Harrison tree? Bro, why is Patsy and Gino so ass? Yo, dude, I don't know, bro. Maybe it's because they've been commercialized to the point that they have to do a fast turnover, so they can't give the proper care to every cheesesteak that they make over there. I don't know, bro. Maybe that's it. We got the damn tree. We gotta read it. That's what I do like about this neighborhood, as opposed to Harlem. Like, it has the plaques. You can fucking go up and read about the shit. The Hare Krishna tree. Tompkins Square Park's most prominent features. They just used to sing Hare Krishna. It says the words of Hare Krishna are Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What type of manamana-ass lyrics are those, bro? Allen Ginsberg, beat poet. Yeah, see, there's some beat-ass fucking poets. And yes, George Harrison. So, I don't know, fucking tree that they praised. I mean, respect. Respect. You know what I mean? I'll touch history, bro. I'll touch wood. I'm not fucking scared. Yeah, he's got something. He's got a little bit of something to it. Is that voodoo? That is. That's like that's an old school voodoo doll. That's like Caribbean style voodoo doll. Whoa. See, I was here to pay respect. I don't want to mess with any type of voodoo or like magic or curses or anything like that. I know that's powerful energy, bro. I'll put a curse on somebody, but I'm not messing with somebody else's curse that they already had going. You know, that's not my intent at all. So, that shit has nothing to do with me. Not chill at all. Better get away from that. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Don't like seeing that. Whatever, I didn't mess with it. Sang the Hare Krishna. I said all the words of Hare Krishna. Shout out to this dude. Pay respects to our Puerto Rican brother. R.I.P. to this dude as well, for sure. Love, and we're on our way. I'm about paying my respects. So I bet we get 10 times more hellos once we get over to Alphabet City. ABCs. Everyone's like, oh, there's no train lines that go there. Oh, it's going to be more dangerous. Blah blah blah. That's what I want. What I'd rather. This was the morning, first of all, and it's not going to be dangerous. So that was a gathering. That was a gathering of Ukrainian brothers. That's it. American white bros don't meet up in the morning and parlay like that. You could kind of see it from a distance. Like, oh, that's going to be some Ukrainian bros. And they were fucking mixing it up. I don't have the Ukraine to Russian ear. But it couldn't have been Russians. Not in today's climate. A gathering of Russians, that's going to be... Someone's alerting the authorities if you see a bunch of Russians like that.
Just a heads up, people were hating this sound that we were picking up
when we were
over here.
Yeah, what is that, a poop truck? Should we go loop around?
Yeah, maybe.
Would you guys want us to loop around and avoid that sound? We can do that. Let's get another ear on these Ukrainian dudes anyway. Fishbowl. You guys want to talk about fishbowl, I see. So, I mean, I see it from both sides, which is boring to say, but I'll explain what I'm talking about. If I'm Dave and I see that clip in a vacuum and he's like, someone should do this, someone should do that, Dave's the only one in charge. Like, the power structure is flat, and then there's a figurehead at the top. Dave is like, if you're like, oh, this isn't happening or that's not happening, you're like, oh, Dave isn't doing what he's supposed to be doing. Pan one time for our Ukrainian brothers. Big fan. People are saying that Dave's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. If I'm him and I see that, I'm like, I'm paying you. Like, let's just make some content. I get where he's coming from, where he's like, you're saying that I'm derelict on my duties, but it's not the same energy, and I don't think that they thought that they were complaining to Dave's face. But I could see why Dave would be pissed off about that. It's his shit, and people are bitching about it. And he feels like he's giving them a lot of resources. On the other hand, if we yelled at girls every time that they complained about the temperature, the world would be voiceless, we'd all be hoarse, and wouldn't be able to say a fucking word. Women are hardwired to complain about the temperature. That's just what they do. We can't get mad at them every time that they complain about the temperature. That's a fool's errand, you know. We shouldn't be wasting our time. If they're complaining about the temperature, let them. Mel Robbins, let them. Fishbowl L, they're saying. Yeah, ban that guy. We gotta ban the guy that's spamming. Yeah, Short Fridays timed out for 86,000 seconds, bro. Take that shit, bro. Actually, should be 74,000 seconds. Shout out to Mangle. So, Alphabet City now. Good crossover to Alphabet City. A, B, C, D. And what do they say? If you're on A, you're all right. If you're on B, you're brave. If you're on C, you better be careful. If you're on D, that's dangerous. Come on now. Come on now. Got their ass.
Oh my God, you're so freaking.
Good morning, buddy.
Good morning, good morning. Are you so stubborn, man?
See? Told you, Alphabet City, I'm getting hellos.
You gotta choke yourself.
But I don't think C, you gotta be careful. I don't think D, you're dangerous. I'm on B, we're past B, where I don't feel brave. But it is nice to kind of get out of the, you know what I mean? People give you a nasty look. like my boy's noise that he's making. Maybe we should listen. I know. They go down water. I want to get to that. Oh, I want to know. There it is. Have you ever seen the rain? I want to know. Have you ever seen the rain coming down? Yeah. Yeah, just a little sing along with the bros. There's a nice fucking garden over here. Looks like some kind of ecological meetup going on. A whole lot's ecological meetup. There are very nice gardens over here. They had to reclaim a lot of this area because people were on heroin and the houses were empty. Like 1975, they were fucking doped out, bro. Same story as, we're talking about in Harlem. And they had a lot of houses that were just fucking empty. And so they had to put some new people in those houses, build some parks, rebuild everything. Which I think makes it look very beautiful. And these parks are well tended for by horticulturally minded local New Yorkers. And, it's a lot of good stuff. It's a lot of beautiful stuff. I think let's find a cup of coffee. How's that sound?
Sounds good. Another one to add to the map.
Yeah, we got to add a coffee shop. So we're making a map of coffee shops and beers. I feel like we got to end at McSorley's, oldest bar in America. I feel like that's appropriate. And I also made it a goal to this time know where we're going to end. And that's where we're going to end. So we're going to take it all the way through Alphabet City, kind of snake all the way up to 14th. There's a prevailing belief that that people just have ideas about 14th. You shouldn't go below 14th. You shouldn't go above the 14th. Like 14th represents this or that. I don't know if that's all fucking true, but people have theories, and that shit plays online. I like to go above 14th. We did last week, and there's some cool ass shit. So we'll go to 14th, and we'll really toe the line, quite literally. But yeah, bro, they love to say that out here was like a punk, like where punk rock started, and that it was like where everything was cheap because everyone was on heroin, and everybody had to come out here and fucking buy up property if you're an artist because it's the only place you could afford it. And then so marginalized people who had lived here got pushed out to Bushwick. Now, if you're an artist and you want to go somewhere cheap where, people are maybe doing heroin and it's a little dangerous, but you can afford it, where do you go? Bushwick. It's like and then the people who used to live there are going to get pushed somewhere else. So wherever the people from Bushwick right now are getting pushed out to, that's where we should be buying real estate. We have to stay ahead of the displacement gentrification loop so we can corner the real estate market before anything else happens. Like imagine if you bought in the East Village back in the day. Imagine if you were bought in Bushwick when everybody was just moving there. Now we need to figure out where the Bushwick people are getting displaced to. Tekashi 6ix9ine's from Bushwick, I think. Where does he live now? Florida? Are they moving to Florida? Ridgewood is up next. Man, Queens could be. I don't know. Ridgewood could be.
Now East Village is like where a bunch of kids like me go out.
What do you mean kids like you, dude? Don't disparage yourself. As if you have less of a right to this fucking street as anybody else.
That bar Joy Face, me and my friends got denied there, not because we were like underage or they didn't like our ID. We weren't gay enough appearing.
What?
It's like we didn't do our research on that bar.
Imagine if you had been in like sweatpants and sweatshirts. They say you're not gay enough, but you just suck a dude off right in front of them. And could you have hit them with a "What about now," or is it really just the gay aesthetic? Because I think that's more important to them than being gay.
I think it was the aesthetic, because the bouncer was just like, let me help you guys out. The bar down the street's a little bit better.
Rooster said get a beer instead of a coffee. Trust, Rooster. That's so low for the $9.99. We will be getting a beer. That I promise you. Do I want to start with a beer? Let's get a coffee first. You know what I mean? Let's get a coffee first. One time, they said, is Ron in Brooklyn? I'm not in Brooklyn. I'm in the East Village. A beautiful, lovely neighborhood. And even if you maybe click above, or like look at the title, that could be one of your first clues to exactly where I am right now. Otherwise, you are behind the magic 8 ball. Literally, bro. Fucking literally. There's art. They said that was one of the other things around here, that like it was like disposable painting was one of the like things that this neighborhood was for. I didn't exactly know what that meant. They're like poetry, songwriting, and disposable painting. Well, what makes it? Morning. I'm gonna force it on them. What makes it disposable? Where's Tech Guy Zach at?
He's out with a pizza crust injury.
Yeah, he got dummied by a crust. Morning. She said it. She just had the mask on. She was a little mumbled. Let's go through the projects. Morning. Cross? Cross. Like, you'd think that around here, like whatever, we're right on top of the projects, that it would get significantly more expensive. When Francis and Sass shot the chicken wing video, they shot it in an apartment right off of the street, right off of Avenue D. And it was one of the most beautiful apartments I had ever seen in my life. It's still really nice out here. People are like, well, the train doesn't go there, so you have to at least, take a transfer, take a bus. First off, buses are about to be free. I'm going to be living on a bus. I'm going to be bathing, shitting, showering, busting nuts, all on a bus. You don't think I'm not going to be taking advantage of it, bro? It's the perfect place to practice arson. I get on a bus, and then I can just unload a clip into the back of a seat just for target practice. It's nice to be on a fucking bus when fucking nobody has to pay for the bus. The walk through Harlem last week was awesome. Love. I mean, we're doing the same type of shit now. I'm not sure what projects these are, but it's very clean and very sleepy. I try to look up what it is, what the projects are, and when you zoom in, all you see is Amazon lockers, Amazon locker construct, Amazon locker hammock, Amazon locker Joaquin, Amazon locker Gelnor. This is all just fucking Amazon lockers. That's all they're gonna give us about these projects. Is that it's an Amazon locker? The river's over here, but there's a big ass highway in between, so it's not even worth going to. What do we think of this statue? Sucks ass or what? Someone said it's Stuytown. This is not Stuytown. Stuytown is further north. Stuytown's on the other side of 14th. But Stuytown is very interesting. I'm talking Peter Stuyvesant. But that's for another day. That's a different neighborhood. I don't even feel comfortable talking about Stuytown right now. But the line of where Stuytown is doesn't hit. A lot of Barstool people live here in like their first kind of contract.
Yeah.
Or first time living in New York.
East Village, Lower East Side. That's where I was my first year.
Why'd you move there?
My roommate now works out of the Chicago office.
No, but why did you move to there?
Oh, because I sort of had the idea that's where
It was
the
cool
most
and
fun area is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool and fun. Right. It's cool and fun. That's what it should be. Yeah, let's get back into the mix. I want to see the cool and fun. It did look cool and fun. What was the attitude of the people? Or actually, who fucking knows what the attitude? Everybody has a different attitude. Did it feel cool to you?
Yeah.
Was it intimidating?
No.
That's good.
I mean, I'm from New York originally, like the suburbs, but I've been to New York a bunch when I was a kid, so it's not like as shell shocking for like as like a Midwest person coming here.
People from New York they can handle it. They don't have like this. They're like, oh, I need to wear a fucking all-black trench coat and some fucking Balenciaga shades, Mason Margiela shoes, Alexander Wang pants. Like, that's somebody who's not from here and feels the need to, like, perform to a level that they feel like they're not naturally at. People from New York fucking wear whatever they want. Thoughts on Luke Kwan? I talked about it at the beginning. One of the most unlikable guys my eyes have set themselves on. Good God, that guy sucks so much ass that it's almost unbearable. And he had so few clips, and in every clip, so much of it showed how much ass he sucked. God damn, is that dude a fucking loser. He has done irreparable damage to his look, in my eyes at least. What do you think? I don't think going right here is the move. I think we got to go back up to D being dangerous. I think we got to go up to C and go be careful. Even so, bro, we might even want to get back into some fucking numbers. Then get up to 14. And then fucking wiggle back down and wind up at McSorley's. I still think coffee's realistic. Besides Meek. I mean, Meek, whole different story. Meek was going through a fucking full-on crash out where he was so angry at himself that he couldn't process his emotions. Pretty sure that's very clear what was going on. Meek was furious at himself for having smashed that phone, and he was taking it out on everybody else because his anger was overriding his common sense. That's almost excusable. It's almost... Good morning. Have a good one. That's almost more excusable to me. It is actually, not almost, it 100% is more excusable than a dude showing up late because he was super drunk, being a dick to everybody that he met, being wrong about the thing he says he's an expert in, sucking at it, and still being condescending. That's 7 strikes. You're out fucking 2 1/3 times, dude. That's fucking bad. Meek had, like, a crash out, but he's doing content with Clemmer. He might still be fucking doing the baseball shit with Clemmer. Did that finish?
I have no idea.
Who you got, Clemmer or Meek? Oh, gosh. I got the breeze that comes through that room, taking out both of them. I got an open window fucking leveling Clemmer and Meek in the first round. A draft could fucking bench their asses. I'm not saying that as a tough guy. I'm saying that as a news reporter. I'm not a tough guy. I guess Meek. I guess I have Meek. In the honor of not being a pussy, I think I have Meek. I think he just has a little bit more like body mass, and I think it comes down to like a tackle and like someone maybe getting on top. But I could also see if Clemmer landed one good shot that like Meek is sideways, like it's like covering his face, like ah, like. But I could also see him raging out after that. I don't see there being an end to his rage. I'm enjoying the new Meek that we're seeing. Ladies' man Meek, White Knight Meek. I saw him on Twitter being like, "You think you know about fucking girls just because you fucking see them online? Try talking to a girl one time." Facts. Instead of Mince versus Clemmer, Meek versus Clemmer. Okay, that's another thing that we'll be doing on the stream. There's going to be some Meek versus Clemmer action. Multiple Meek versus Clemmers, okay? So, day starts off with the two of them. They both have to log on to their phone at full battery. Who can drain the phone battery first? Tale as old as time. Loser gets TP'd. Mischief day. Then, later on in the day, they're the captains of 2 relay race teams. So they had a draft in front of me at the office, and they're going to be going head-to-head with their relay race teams. This will be in the evening portion. And as the schedule stands right now, I have the last hour earmarked for them to argue with one another. 8 o'clock until 9 o'clock at night, I have Meek and Clemmer arguing for an hour. That's what I book. So, I mean, if you think I don't believe in the fucking Meek versus Clemmer cinematic universe, unstoppable force, immovable object, Batman versus Superman of it, then, I mean, nobody believes in it more than me. I began pinning them against each other, and I'll continue to pin them against one another. I also think that the Tenement Museum is near here.
Mm-hmm.
0.8 miles. Okay, so we're not actually close to it.
I think that might be Lower East Side.
Oh, that's all the way down the Lower East Side. I thought there was another one that was like kind of on the water. I could be incorrect about that. But some of the buildings do give you tenement vibes. Let's look at this one over here on the left. That's like old. Actually, this post-tenement. And we can tell by how ornately done all of the above window fixings are. Each floor has a different Palladian frontispiece. Palladian frontispiece. The area above the door. Whew. In this case, I think above the window we have the arches there. Let's see if I'm right about Palladian frontispiece.
Sounded right.
Palladian frontispiece, an elaborate engraved tile pattern. I mean, I think we're looking at elaborate engraved tile patterns. I'm pretty sure that these are Palladian frontispieces, but we're looking at a pineapple, and then kind of a rolled crest, and then a shield, and then a shell, and then kind of an unfurled tongue, and then the Corinthian column at the top. That's 5 different types of Palladian frontispieces that we have in this building. This has to be nicer than a tenement building. I believe that at one time this was maybe even a nice building. So I could have been wrong. I think I just corrected myself on that one though. And did we know that I had the architectural terminology in my bag like that? That I'm talking columns and Palladian frontispieces? I don't want to flex, but I almost feel the energy of it right now that, ooh, I just dropped the fucking ha-ha on them. I just dropped the little fucking crossover knowledge. And I'm just going to hit him with something fucking heavy like that. It felt good to say. It felt good coming out. Ron, I need to get back to church, they said. Good morning. Oh, good morning. There you go. I had to ask him for it. He said it all softly.
He's definitely working from home.
Huh?
He's definitely working from home.
Working from home, having a ciggy. Respect. Meek and Clemmer milk wrestling. See, that's cool. But I'd have to put money on the line. And I'm already putting out money. Good morning. I'm already putting out money, you know? But maybe I'll put up more money for it. Fuck. Shit. How much could we get for Meek and Clemmer? Maybe they need to set their price. Because that's like a big ask. I was trying to make my asks realistic. I don't want... Sorry. No, you're good. I don't want, when I ask someone a favor, for it to be the last favor they ever do me. I want to put the favor... That's the key tenets of favor asking. You want to make sure that this is a winnable thing for them, and they don't feel like they were taken advantage of. If I make those two dudes milk wrestle, they're taken advantage of. When I had them come on the beer drinking show, I made sure I bought them lunch beforehand. Quid pro quo. One hand washes the other. Latin terms. That's what I was trying to give them. We have this street booked. What's with the work? We booked this street a week ago. Hi, buddy. You good?
What's up?
You see, we come by this stuff because they know that we have the street booked. They know that we're supposed to be on 10th Tompkins Square and Charlotte Parker Way. Right off Avenue B. They know that about us. Coffee.
She's like, are you sure? Like, that was about like.
I should probably like a splash of like
Sorry, like, oh my god.
what do you think?
And then,
I think I got the pastry, but that's not needed it. I can't get a pastry. I can't get in the habit of getting a pastry every time. Thanks, buddy. Have a good one. Lineage Street espresso.
That's some nice smelling Joe. Strong cup of coffee. Just a splash of cream. I could have gone iced today. I feel like we got enough motion to make it a nice day, but that's very nice. That's A1. Strong blend. Earthy tones. No real hints of any fruits, any orange, chocolate, anything like that. It's really just a down the middle, bold brew from 9th Street Espresso. Put it on the map. Not that I put them on the map. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying let's put them on our map.
Link in bio.
Link in bio, yeah. I'm not saying all that. We fucking put them on the map. But it is getting, you see the shift, you know? You see the shift to like a light bohemian. You know, the people who are over here are definitely like fired up. They're like, oh, we don't live in the East Village. We live in Alphabet City. Like, oh, over in Alphabet City. They're fired up a little bit about it. And I get why. A little bit more character. A little bit more diversity. Not Stella Blue. I love Stella Blue. They actually need to get Stella Blue in that shop ASAP. New Stella Blue cans, so good. Good lord. Wish I was drinking one right now, to be honest with you. If I could shoot you guys straight, I'd shoot you motherfuckers straight. Beer, we're gonna finish at McSorley's. The oldest bar in America?
New York City.
New York. Gotta be older bars. I know that they got to the fucking Plymouth Rock morning and they hit them with the bar right away. I know that they stumbled off the Plymouth Rock and got to work on a fucking nice bar top. We're crossing the street here because we have some very cool Tai Chi looking stuff going on with like fans. I'm a fan, I'll tell you that much. Look at what we have going on here. Can we see it okay? Or do we gotta go around? You guys see this okay? Yeah, pull up to that fence. Just get a little closer on them. This is all you need. Some light motion, balance. Look, on the far left. There's some older white bros doing it. So he's playing the traditional Chinese music, narrating it in what sounds like Mandarin, and then there's just two white dudes fucking doing the same motions. It's so nice. That's all you need as you get older. That's just some nice motion, getting the arms going, getting the blood flowing. Good morning. Hello. Very nice wave from her. Wow, what elegant fucking vibes that they have going on here. Right by the pushed up on the skate park too. I know this is some famous skater shit. If there's any skaters in the chat, please drop some fucking absolute knowledge on me. Where I am simply a Benny. Where I am simply a poser in the skating scene. East meets West, yeah, honestly. Well, no, East meets East. Damn, that's why they call it the East Village. We have our older Asian brothers and sisters going on. Yeah, folks are skating out here. like even some of the people, I mean, the skating culture, that is truly the culture. You see people wearing like low flats, like loafers, just watching. And people who watch the skate park, that is a key component of the skate park. People who have their eyes on the skaters who are right there, because there's kind of the threat that they could bust a move at any time if they wanted to. I think some of them are scared too, because they want to present, but they're not actually going to go and bust a move, dude. They're not going to go outside and fucking actually break it down. I've been in situations at skate parks where it's like the coolest, most aura'd out dude might only be cool and have aura. Like, he might not be the one who actually can fucking put any tricks down. And that's sad to see. But the people on the side, aura farming, in like black loafers, white socks, like low flats, are they really skating in that? Because that would be the most impressive. We're skirting up north, up Avenue A. Let's cross over one, go up one. Cross over one.
East.
Westville East, wow. So west does meet east. Check your 6, someone on your 6, they said. Oh, is that my brother? He was the one on our 6. He pushed up back behind us. You need the wheel to land on Riverdale. It will. It's going to land on every place. Have we been deleting places off the wheel?
Yes.
When we hit them? Love that. See, we're going to get to this. There's a very troubling sign across the street that we're going to have to get to. Crime thwarted. That's just someone walking gang. Yeah, dude, if it was the same, are we talking about the brother with the stubble and the dark jacket that was behind me? Because that man was not a criminal. Very sass. That's the West Village episode. Doxed. Again. Take this left right here. Or right, Jesus Christ. Left if you're the camera. This is what's troubling me. At first I was like, is it a fucking business? Pussy means bag in Finnish. So it's basically like a Duolingo ad. Like a edgy Duolingo ad where you can kind of like low-key curse a little bit while you learn something. I guess it makes it more fun. Think about the damn kids. Think about the kids that aren't ready to learn about the word bag and Finnish yet, who haven't heard the birds and the bees conversation. They might not know what pussy means. See, I can't even say it in front of people like that. You left Sing Sing off the wheel. Sing Sing. I think you're talking about Rikers. Sing Sing is not in the city. Huh?
That's in Austin.
Where?
Austin, New York.
Asana?
Austining.
Austining. Got it. Namdi Asama? Where? Take this left. Okay. So, we're cutting up. We're going to get to 14th. And then we're going to kind of cut down and across. We're really, like, we got the east and the west of it. And now we're going to the north and we're going to drag back down towards the south of it. I'm having fun, though. Anything I need to see. Sing Sing was a dope movie. Is that the one that came out this year? I know that
it's recent.
Yeah, Shawshank was about Sing Sing, though, no? Or was that a different one? Different prison?
It might have been based on that.
Go say hi to Mr. Based and Frankie. Where are they? Congrats on 76ers, Ron. 4-0 start. They aren't even fully healthy yet. Honestly, I'm worried about them getting fully healthy because they look so good as they are. Now, 3 of their games have been extremely close. Even their other win, their third win, was also pretty close. But is VJ Edgecombe averaging like 25 and 5, dude? He looks amazing. He looks perfect with Maxey. Which is like, now I'm scared about Jared McCann coming back. But Quentin Grimes also looks great. Kelly Oubre even looks good. Embiid looked good last night. Embiid looks like he's playing within his role. That he's like, doesn't have to be the option. And they're better when he doesn't have to be the option. Because then those guards can get going. And then it's like, oh yeah, and we have Embiid. That's dangerous. Now 4-0 in close games, anything could happen, but I'm enjoying the start. I said basketball is fun in Philly again. People are like, fucking 2 games, dude. Dude, I wasn't saying we're winning the championship. I said I'm having fun. Fuck, you're not fucking having fun. You don't know that. I actually am having fun. I actually am enjoying myself.
It's a handball court?
It does look like handball or like a mini soccer type of deal, or yeah, see like a fat Brazilian doing the sickest move you've ever seen in your life on a court like this. Someone who's so fat and the most talented ball handler that you've ever experienced. St. Mark's Place. We already went down. You mad that Titus called you a normal Philly fan? I mean, I think that Titus's contextualization of what a Philly fan is, and having Max and Connor Griffin be the 2 like examples isn't really fair to anybody. It's not fair to Titus that he's making his judgment off a small sample size, and it's not fair to them because, one, they have content jobs, so they're going to push it a little bit more and say every dark thought that comes into their mind. And 2, now there's like a pressure on them to like be more Philly fan, or like now it's like Philly fans have this thing, so now you got to be less Philly fan. It's like, you don't want to fucking wear your fandom on your back, be like, I'm the most Philly fan, or I'm this type of. So I guess normal is okay, but I have like spazzy crash outs too, and you could die walking over that. Show them what they just walked over, brother. That was a casual fucking step over that one. Good God. Good morning. So that, I mean, I guess it's nice. I guess he meant it in a nice way. But like, I spaz and crash out over that too, and it ruins my weeks too. But I am still enjoying the fact that we won the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna forget about that because I'm in it to be a dick about it.
Conspiracy Cafe.
Sorry, we're closed. Or are they? Wow, bro. There's a good Buffalo Wild Wings Express. Buffalo Wild Wings to go on this street. I know that for a fact. Something's going on in here. So they have the stuff named after different conspiracies. Area 51, Dubai chocolate. Is that a conspiracy? Wait, that's just a flavor. What the fuck? They have MK Ultra chocolate, Area 51, and just regular old Dubai chocolate. Time Traveler, Desert Mirage, Parallel Universe, Chemtrails, Trinity Code, Moon Landing, Helen Keller. That's a conspiracy? What, that she just wasn't fucking deaf and dumb? Roswell. Kind of close to Area 51-ish. Coded messages. You're running out of shit. Shadow Alliance. Emeralds cover. Okay. What's Dubai chocolate doing in there? Because that's just the exact ingredients of Dubai chocolate. They fucking were like, we're fucking creative and edgy, except for when it comes to Dubai chocolate. We gotta hawk Dubai chocolate. Are you guys tapped on Dubai chocolate? What do you think of it? Have you had it?
No. I don't even know why it's special.
It's just like a light pistachio filling, but there's like different levels of goodness. It has like kind of it has an interesting texture. It has like a shardy crunch to it, and it has cool coloring. It's green in a chocolate bar, so that's fun and different. But I don't know why people are acting like it's a phenomenon.
Are these the chocolates that like make you horny?
Oh, okay, talk to me. Horny chocolates?
Is that what they are?
No, Dubai chocolates?
Yeah.
No, where'd you get that from?
I feel like there's some kind of chocolate that makes you horny, but I thought it might have been Dubai chocolate.
I don't think so. I guess brothers from Dubai can be horny, but I don't know if they're irrationally horny. I don't know what makes it Dubai. Dubai chocolate is weak, my guy. I mean, I've had good and bad Dubai chocolate. I think that's being like coffee is weak. It's like There's good cups of coffee and there's bad cups of coffee. This one's solid though. Good morning. Okay. What's funny is like that someone like you could live on this block. We like gotta live in the East Village, and mathematically you'd be right, but vibe wise, you would be incorrect. This is a different vibe. Suitcases lined up, you know what I mean? Shopping cart from earlier. Do we hit 14th and loop around? We might as well just hit the edge of it. Say morning to everyone you see. Not everyone I see, no, but if I'm like passing someone and they look at me, I'm gonna say good morning to them, so I don't feel like I'm just like invading where they're at. I'm just passing through as a friendly traveler. I'm not trying to be like, I fucking run this, film me. It's more like I'm going on a journey, and I want to be friendly to the people that I meet. I'm East.
My street's like you.
Got my ass good.
I brought you a gift.
No.
Protect you on your endeavors.
A knife?
Pocket
No,
knife.
what the fuck?
I got it.
Isn't that dangerous?
No, it's legal. It's legal.
No, I'm saying in the area that I need the knife.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good over here. You're good.
What's your
around
name,
here.
bro?
Jake.
Jake.
Nice
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you, brother.
Nice
How are
street.
you?
My friends are watching. I told them to tap in for my.
Dude, I can't take your knife.
All right.
Dude,
No,
I
you
can't,
should.
I
You
can't.
should.
I can't.
You should. You should.
What am I going to do with it, bro?
I can't
Take it
give you
home?
a gift on stream and then take it back.
That's
It's yours.
actually
It's
good.
yours.
That's actually a good point.
All right,
I got
but
that thing on me
yeah,
now.
be safe.
What's
and
good? Yeah, where should we hit? Any places around
you
you
should
live
get.
around here?
You should get. There's a smoothie on First Avenue up here. You should get.
Okay.
East
What kind
Village
of smoothie?
Organic.
Yeah. A nice organic smoothie.
I'm like out of breath from chasing you down.
Yeah, you did good. You look. What did you hit chest yesterday?
Nah, maybe a little. Yeah. Full
it looks
body.
strong,
Yeah.
bro. Full body's part of it.
Yeah.
You look strong, bro. Look, I think you're coming up like broad-shouldered on camera.
Is that what the streets are saying?
Yeah,
Is that what
bro,
the chat
people
say?
going crazy, bro. People
All right.
love
Well,
it.
I wanted to drop you that. I got to get back.
What's
But
up, Beast? How are you, brother? How are you? Good. Dude, that's so nice of you. Thanks for saying
Gotcha,
what's up,
bro.
and thanks
Yeah.
for the blade.
yeah, of course.
If you
Yeah.
get me arrested with this,
You're
on
not.
me-
You're not. You're not. Stay safe. Stay safe. It's
All
legal.
right, take it easy, buddy. Appreciate you. We got it. I'm gonna get sting operation that fucking 2nd Avenue. What a nice guy, dude. Sent me to the knife. I love the smoothie recommendation. Can I hit coffee, smoothie, beer?
He's a fed.
No, you can't be a fed. Was that undercover brother? See, this is a historic ass looking building. The New York Eye and Ear Infirmary. Wow. The original home of the blindo. The Eye and Ear Infirmary. Right next to the Helen Keller Conspiracy Cafe. That's fascinating. The first stone was laid in 1890, finished in 1893. An Eye and Ear Infirmary. Oh, what's up, Beast? How are you, brother?
Yo, you delivered your kids at the hospital I work at.
Yes, bro, Cornell.
Yeah.
You guys are the best.
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Ben.
Ben, nice to meet you,
Yeah,
brother.
I work in one of those units. So I was like,
Nursing unit?
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah. So I'm just coming back from work. Yeah.
What, the circumcision lady that you guys have?
I don't know what that is.
She's very businesslike. She's very, I don't know what I wanted out of my circumcision lady. She was a little bit cold, but like I didn't mind it.
Yeah. I don't know anything. I don't do that stuff.
So what do you do?
I do it like once a week, right? But like when they come out from the C-section, I'm the one that takes care of the mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's
That's
not
so
like
dope,
the first
bro.
choice, but
It's not?
no. They just
Why?
put me there time to time.
What's wrong with taking care of the mom? It's not my first choice,
Yeah.
taking care of these fucking pregnant bitches.
It's not bad.
No, it's sick. What do you live around here?
Yeah. East 30.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a chill little vibe, bro. We're just bopping around, fucking walking.
Nice, dude, yeah.
Any spots we gotta hit?
Veselka?
What's it called?
Veselka?
What's that?
Pierogies and stuff?
The Ukrainian place, right?
Oh, that's the place you're talking about.
Yeah, that's good.
That's crazy, bro. Actually, the fact you came up to me, I want to give you a gift, bro.
What is it?
A knife.
Really?
Yeah.
You think I need it?
I'm not from around this neighborhood. The last you gave it to me, but so you know what I mean? Shank it forward, you know?
Yeah.
I just want the next guy to have it, you know?
Yeah.
Pass it on to someone else today, maybe.
Yeah, maybe I'll use it at work.
Yeah. You just wait, dude. I when the C-section starts, you're like, I got this.
This is actually like kind of what they used to like kind of.
Yeah.
What'd you see? Did you see anything crazy?
I was on the other side of like a tarp, and it was backlit with a massive light, and just a splash of blood came on a diagonal across, like it was a Saw movie. Like it was like the title of like a slasher film.
I remember listening, and you were like, yeah, they put me in the room and they put me in the suit, and then they just like.
They're like, we'll be back in 15 minutes. 45 minutes later, they came and got me. I was like, is everything okay?
It probably people freak out though. Like, they're like, it's time, and these dads are like, fucking shaking and everything.
Yeah,
They're like, what's going on? I'm like, just chill out, man.
I beat Candy Crush, and then I was like, all right, now let me fucking focus up.
I always like put on sports. I'm like, just like watch the game or whatever.
Yeah. It was 3:30 in the morning, so maybe I could have watched some fucking European soccer or some shit. Like that. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for saying what's up.
Yeah,
where are you headed right now?
I'm headed home.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You just finished the shift?
Shift and then went to the gym. And,
What'd you hit?
It was Barry's class, so I'm working on it.
Shout out to Barry, bro.
Yeah.
Great boot camp over there.
Yeah.
Good stuff, brother. Appreciate
Thanks,
you.
man.
Enjoy your day. Thanks for saying what's up.
You too, yeah.
Take it easy. Damn. Right after I fucking, at least the conversation was done. I feel so fucking stupid. Damn it. I'm glad that guy has that knife now, though. That's a hero right there. A nurse is a hero. That's unspoken hero. No one can hate on nurses. Especially grinders like that.
Spoiler alert on my costume.
Oh, shit. No one can hate on nurses. Yeah, costume contest tomorrow. Whole office is invited. $1,000 to the winner. Out of my pocket. Free lunch for a week to the winner. Like, I want to let the chat decide, but let's be honest. You guys are biased from time to time. People have their favorites and they're not favorites. And everyone's biased, but I want to mitigate the bias, so I want to have chat involved, but I also want to be involved. Undercover Under Armour sponsor, that would be devastating. We just sneakily hawked some UA.
That place looks like it's probably so good.
It's Tex-Mex? Yeah, Tex-Mex with a stone front.
That exterior.
So nice. Okay, so this is the edge of the East Village, 14th Street. One of the main vessels, 14th, 23rd, 34th, cuts the entire way side to side. Cross over. But there's like, that's Stuytown on the other side. Alright, come back up and wind back over. I think a lot of big cities should be pretending that it's Christmas year round. Putting Christmas lights on a tree, automatic aesthetic elevator. And I wouldn't worry about the energy output. Because one, the hole in the ozone layer was patched up. That's in a recession. And two, well, the fucking servers, the ChatGPT servers are taking up fucking... You shut down a single server, you could have Christmas lights on every tree in all of Manhattan. Donair House?
Playing on the logo of a website.
Oh, the Pornhub logo. I mean... Wow. Why would they do that? Why would they besmirch the name of Good Donair with the threat of masturbation? That's dirty. Dart pulling a coffee swig. Hell yes. Less wig stores so far. Yeah, I have noticed that as well. Fewer wig stores, if it's something you can count. It's fewer if it's an unknown quantity. There's less. You have less applesauce, but fewer peas. Best way I could describe it. You have less applesauce and fewer peas. Take that with you on your day. That and the Palladian frontispiece. Rome, when are you going to have Sparky tag along on one of these neighborhoods? Well, when we get to... What neighborhoods are our office in? Midtown? Midtown West?
Yeah.
Midtown, it's like right... Yeah. Well, when we get to that neighborhood, Sparky can come.
He was really upset you weren't at the office this morning.
where's my man?
Where's Ron?
Sparky came up to me yesterday. He was like, you look big, bro. I was like, I have layers on. This is called a jacket. Your arms look big as fuck. You got a big hunch in the middle of your back. I was like, bro, Sparky, that's a hood. That's a hood that's not on my head right now. That's not part... Did you think that this was part of my biology, Sparky? No, it's a hood, Sparky. God bless him. I hope you have to buy Sass lunch for a week. I almost guarantee he won't dress up. Whatever, he's too cool. Does not bother me. Yesterday I was told that in the office that someone said that the streets are saying that the 10 o'clock hour was too early for the costume contest. And in the moment I was like, okay, what can I do to switch it? But then I kept on thinking about it and my eyes started twitching. I fucking started going like, goddamn.
It's 30 minutes later than Quan's tea time.
Yeah. Quan won't be in the costume contest. Bro, it was more the fact that every minute of the day has been planned out so meticulously. So not only is it like, okay, I'll have to move one thing, but now I'm going to have to move the thing that was in that other time slot. And something's getting moved in. Maybe a Dave appearance. So his time slot, obviously he gets pecking order of time slots. He pays the bills. But figuring out the fucking organization is like 95% of it. And you just kind of show up and have some dick around fun while you're doing it. Let's take a right. Or is that where it is? We'll hit Bowery, right? Yo, love you, Ron. Sorry about dealing with Pat Bev. Pretty sure he single-handedly made me racist. Jesus Christ, dude. That's a shitty thing to say. Probably didn't think I'd read that one out loud, but trying to joke. I respect that. I fucking love jokes about It's on me. That's on me. Stream snipers are fucking crazy. You got fucking hogs in the back of the stream. Is it time to get... See, I start reading a comment. I don't read the end first. I start reading at the beginning. It's time to get son of a boy audio. So consistently hit or miss. I mean, so they were set up for 3 mics in audio, and Pat Bev came on unbeknownst to them. So he came on that 4th mic. I mean, you have to like finagle it. So he came in on the last second. If that's really low, then they had to turn up all the mics and then like EQ it at the end. I don't think that one's on them. I think it's like you don't expect there to be, if you have a 4th mic that you know is coming on. I think that was Witt's mic too, and it's like they had to do a lot of finagling to make that mic work. He comes on at the last second, you don't know that, so we're just like, hey, just make it, like, so you can understand what people are saying, because it's not like, hey, let's wait and have the argument once everybody's levels are set. Like, he came in firing. We're not like, hey, don't put that bullet back in that gun for 1 second, and then we'll talk about it. Confirmed unplanned barge entrance. No shit, it's a fucking unplanned barge entrance. Did you feel the energy of that room? It could not have been more unplanned. Could not have been more unplanned. A little double negative. It was unplanned. Let's check out this firehouse.
I think I saw this one on TikTok. This is where the girls stop by after the bars. Like, you seen those videos go viral? We posted them.
Are you guys the hot guy firehouse?
No, they're not.
You guys are really the hot guy firehouse?
What are you guys looking for?
You look some hot guys.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I guess hot is in the eye of the beholder.
It's up to you.
Are y'all are you guys famous for girls coming by and being like, you guys are the hot firehouse? So fucking humble, so humble. That's how I know it's true.
Not with the camera around.
Sorry, where are you? Federal. Smart man. Appreciate you boys. Have a good one.
They don't want to talk about it.
Oh, that's the hot guy firehouse. Zoom in on his print, ladies. They couldn't help themselves. They couldn't help themselves making the little fucking like eye. All right, boys. You know the other firefighters are on their ass about that.
You know what it might be? It might be those are the morning guys, so they're jealous of the guys who work the night shift who get the drunk girls.
Oh no, bro! They work 24s.
Oh, they got everything.
Yeah, that guy probably he's just waking up. I'm surprised someone like didn't come out in like an oversized sweatshirt, being like, "Thank you, call me." I'm fucking shocked. That was the hot cop one. All right.
Another
I see you,
Think
boys.
Coffee.
Another thing. Yeah, so
Shout
we
out
were,
Hudson Yards.
so we were. They chained us with that one. I don't mind going to a chain, but I prefer not, just so we could give people a different vibe, so people can kind of. Those dudes were not the hot firefighters. Oh fuck! Yeah, maybe we would have known if they were the hot firefighters. You don't gotta ask the hot firefighter if he's the hot firefighter. He wears that shit on his face. Hello. Chauncey Billups thoughts. Did LeBron bets? I bet LeBron didn't. LeBron is not stupid. He might like fib to make himself look like more of a Paul Bunyan guy, but he's definitely not stupid. And let's be honest, if you're gambling at that level for that low of rewards, you're stupid. If you're risking like an $80 million contract to make a little like 4-figure bet, even if it's 6 figures, if you're like risking 8 figures to try and get 6 figures, you're stupid. That's bad gambling. Period. Webster Hall. Let's take this left. Webster Hall. Home of the first ever pop punk show. Historic. Home of battle rap events that I used to go to as well. Home of a Paramore event where I thought I was paying to see a Paramore concert. I got there. Yo, Rose! What's up, buddy? They're having a fucking conversation. I paid $800 or something for tickets, for like 2 tickets, for an intimate night with Paramore. They're fucking speaking, dude. They were having a whole fucking conversation. I wanted to hear Paramore. I wanted to hear the songs I knew. I paid a fucking hefty premium for an intimate experience. And they're fucking yakking? No, bro. So yeah, great things happen at Webster Hall, but nah, bro. Paramore owes me for that. Paramore owes me big time. And it wasn't advertised like that. Ticketmaster, you're complicit as well. Ticketmaster, I'm on your ass. You're not gonna get away with this.
Pay sass.
Pay sass, love that. Pay sass. Paramore fucking owes me. Do you have a freestyle you could ever kick if you ever ran into RA at home? I mean, I have verses, but I want to give him that real freestyle. If I had the chance, I want to hit him with something off the dome. RA at home. Bitches want to party with Rome. Ride around on a city bike. Popping off under pretty lights. What the fuck they really feeling like? Something like that is what I would want to do. You know what I mean? Great, I gave away the sauce. Great, I gave away my best rhymes. I need to run into bro again, but maybe I'll just continue lore building. I would ravage Rone in a battle. Some things, you know, you can't respond to. Rap is officially dead. These are Front of the jacket looks warm. Shit, bro. This is a classic right here, Ukrainian Orthodox Church. They said, what's the vibe of the neighborhood? Okay, so we'll circle back. The vibe of the neighborhood is, it's like young for sure. It's young and artsy. You saw whatever, 4 people have been Barstool people so far, so you kind of get that as a vibe. It's leafy and beautiful. And it's expensive for sure. And I think that it used to have this vibe that it's like this artsy playground for creatives because it was affordable. That's not really, I don't think, the vibe of it anymore, but it is still a fun party neighborhood. I think that I haven't seen this artsy feel, but I have seen businesses that kind of represent an artsy feel. Like the coffee shop that we went to was like minimalist and like a little grungy, but it's like, is there actual artists going there, or is it one? I feel like people who have like a corporate vibe that want to buy into an artist-looking feel, and then they want to hit that aesthetic. So I think that there's money around. It's nice, it's safe. It's like an iconic New York fall neighborhood. A beautiful New York fall neighborhood. Feel good? Does that feel good? This is such a nice way to spend my morning while avoiding work emails. Yes, that's the goal. We're just really supposed to be just hanging out, going for a walk on some chill shit, and seeing parts of New York that we haven't seen. Obviously, I've been through this neighborhood. I bike through this neighborhood every day on the way in and out from work, but just cut through a park, you know what I mean? You could cut through a park in this situation. Cut through a park. This is St. Mark's Church. You thought we were just cutting through a park. Ha! Second oldest church in all of New York City. We're looking at gravestones from 1817. Vice President of the United States. Come on, bro. Vice President of the United States gravestone. Cut through a park. This is history. What we're walking up on is history. Sacred memorial of the Mangleman throne. And Daniel Tompkins, Vice President of the United States. We went through Tompkins Park over there. Tompkins run this neighborhood. Put respect on them. He's buried right by where his park was, where he would get his coffee, his quiches, his pierogies, his donuts, his bagels. Tompkins ran this area. Nicholas Fish's vault. This is all 1800s. 1820. The fact that they're even calling his grave his vault. They call these graves their vault. Like they were buried with their riches. Like this is the original stone. That's some like refurbished stone. Crazy they call this a park. This is a graveyard. But if you ever fly over New York, you see a lot of graveyards. The big swaths that you see, and my idea has been this. Turn those into golf courses. Another layer of grass. You don't even know what you're playing on. You make a bunch of money for the city. The elite of elites can use it, like 18 to 36 of them at a time for a couple of hours, and no one else gets access to it. Everyone wins. Tax the poor. Benjamin Stevens, vault. It's a great ass vault right here. Even this looks significant. None of this. Like what's going on there? This all looks like a sign. Look how specific this is. Like these are plates of nuts for squirrels. Someone crushed up these acorns and put them in their caps as a plate for someone to eat. And then these ones are full. And then look, like then it's just stations. The sticks, the tools. I think this shit might be Paleolithic right here. I think this is like the makings of like first man, of like signs of agrarian culture. This is what the fuck is going on here? My question. St. Mark's in the Bowery. Lake Georgian Church. Replaced the chapel. Peter Stuyvesant again, bro. Built in 1660. Stuyvesant ran these places. Greek Revival, steeple. Beautiful. The Dutch governor is buried here? Wait, does that mean Stuyvesant? Was he the last Dutch governor? 7 generations of the descendants. Members of the Golden. I don't even know what that is. Schmemmerhorn is buried here. Schmemmerhorn. Come on, bro. This is the Schmemmerhorn spot. And you know this, man. And this is also one of the rare buildings in New York that is facing due south. Everything else is on the grid this way. This is just facing south. Fascinating, beautiful building. There's a garden you can walk through over here, probably not. They would never let us get that many wins in one day. But what a fucking lovely church. Let's get the scope of it. Let's get the scope of the church. And they still worship here. 11 o'clock, children's programs. Clemmerhorn. Maybe those 6 crushed acorns will be a sign for Jersey Jerry this week. Maybe. Like, do you guys see those crushed acorns? Like, that wasn't normal. That wasn't organized by humans. Good morning. I don't. I was just going for a tour. Just going for a walk through. Good luck. Have a good one. I'd love to work there, though. They'd never hire a priest like me, though. A married bloke? Was that Nick Fuentes? Who? That lady? Oh. Hey! Okay, down 2nd Ave a little. Actually, let's go this way. I'm too interested in this diagonal street. You don't get diagonal streets in Manhattan like that. I need to fucking ride this diagonal. I'm looking at a grid. I see the opportunity for diagonal. I have to. I have to check out a diagonal. Visually. Normal people are crushing up corns. Right. Exactly. That's not my concern, but I'm concerned. What did we just stumble on with those acorns? Seriously, who is doing that? That's so intricate. There's nobody else there. Was it something for the
Stuyvesant?
Was it for
Petrus?
Stuyvesant? Or was it for the squirrels? I love this fucking beautiful corner spot. Imagine having this back in the day. Some cash in a corner spot like this. Some beautiful sunlight to bask in. That looks dirty. That looks busted up a little bit, I'll be honest. But how about
Could
this
use
fucking...
a power walk.
This tree is fucking beautiful. Actually, let's go across the street to look at how nice this tree is. Look how gnarled that root is. I bet that has this building looking sick. Yeah, that looks sick. Great job with that tree. You're fucked for a couple of windows there. That's brutal. But just the look of it. And guess what? The townhouse is for sale. Shout out to Monica Rittersporn. Hit up Monica Rittersporn if you want to buy that fucking vine. Some of the squirrel gods need your best Josh Block impression. You don't own me. You don't own me. You can't make me do impressions. What did we think? Was it alright?
It's pretty good.
Spot's kind of cool. I've only been to New York as a kid doing touristy things. I'm excited to go as an adult for sure. I think if you go as an adult, you don't gotta go to Times Square. In fact, maybe don't.
Absolutely not.
I think that people are like, they feel like they have to. Bro will come from England and be like, oh, I gotta fucking see Times Square. You don't. You don't. It looks the same and feels worse. It looks the same as on TV and it feels significantly fucking... It just feels like intense energy. It feels like spending too much time on your fucking TikTok. It's like your brain hurts a little bit. Like, ugh, fucking beat my shit up. Yeah, Times Square sucks. Monica's selling that building for $4 million. I found a listing. Actually, that doesn't sound crazy. Chat, can we super chat? Oh, Kevin, my boy dropped $20. He wants us to buy the building right now. Do you and Ian have lunch plans? If not, you should hit up Joe and Pat's on 1st and 10th. One of my favorite pizza spots in East Village. Or the tri-pie and rice balls are so gas. Loving the tour so far, brother. Shout out to you, Kevin. Loving you so far. What a fucking top spender. Bro, folks don't throw it around like Kevin does. They don't have the like that.
Clearly employed.
Yeah, super employed. Shout out to his consulting firm. I'm not going to drop them by name. But goddamn do I love Accenture, the consulting firm. But I've always said that. I've always been very obvious about that. Back on St. Mark's, we'll go one pass and then turn down there. Go to Kevin. Kevin makes it rain. No, he seriously does. Honestly, I wanted to show this to the people in Kevin's life. Show it to his boss to be like, look how much he gives back to the community. Look what an upstanding citizen Kevin is. But knowing Kevin, he's probably the boss. He probably doesn't have a boss. He probably is Mr. Accenture. No way, that's super cheap. Yeah, that house, $4 million, bro. I think we could do that. All of us together. If we really put our heads together, we could make that house fucking work. We could do some sick stuff with that house. My grocery store sells THC seltzers. At the grocery store. You don't have to go to... They're very legal. They sell THC seltzers. And so... Monday, during Son of Boy Dad, I'm casually sipping on one. And as I finish it, Pat Bev walks in. As I have my last sip of my, chill little seltzer, and then, bro, you could see it in my eyes, my wife was watching it, and I fucking looked in, and I was like, dude, I look fucking fried, and I was fried. No better way to fucking blow my high than to have two bros just in a tense argument right in front of me while I'm like, no, fellas, no, it's all good. Let's just be honest with our emotions. I'm just fucking fried. So that's a little extra added lore. Beautiful church right here. This looks Greek Orthodox. Ukrainian. Father right there. Father in a black dress. I love a priest that still wears a dress. I'm pretty sure they let them wear pants now. So this is now a lifestyle choice. Which,
She just yelled, "It's an Orthodox church, you idiot."
She said it to me?
Yeah.
They have to wear dresses. It's the way. It's the old way. You idiot. That's hilarious. Show some respect for the dress. I would have never guessed you were baked out. That's amazing. I felt like Francis did right by Rone during the pod. He held back, didn't want to make Rone's situation work. Good friend. I think Francis is a good friend for sure. No doubt in my mind. Go Birds. Papa said he doesn't care about money and then flexes money in Francis's face. Did he say he doesn't care about money? Because he came off caring about money. If I want to, I didn't know that he said that, but I don't remember everything that was said. I was more swimming in my own head at that point. Now, given the context that you have, I did buy it at the grocery store though. Look at them sirens going. Probably those hot firefighters dropping off their one-night stands back at their house in Soho. I gotta get this broad back to Soho stat. Bear down.
French bakery.
Very nice. Should we hit your pierogi spot? Or? I guess I would back down St. Mark's.
I think it's this way. I don't know.
It's an Orthodox church, you idiot. I really wish, I hope people got that on camera. Did you guys hear that at all? You work at this church was funny too. So you got my ass good.
The pierogi spot's back that way.
Oh, good. We'll just keep winding. Let's cross and then let's take a left. I just like that this drugstore says it was started in 1885. That's fucking sick. Imagine the drugs they had then. They probably had cocaine in the Coca-Colas back then. How about a 787 coffee, dude? I've seen multiple of those on this very trip. They're taking over the city. Their famous thing is coffee in bags. They won't give you a cup. They're going to make you drink out of a colostomy bag.
She was too far away for that.
So they didn't hear it.
I was surprised she heard us.
Yeah. Stop stream sniping. It's Orthodox, you idiot. Our men wear dresses. We're old-fashioned. I thought everybody's like, oh, the world's going to shit. Dudes are dressing like girls now. Seems like dudes have been wearing dresses. In fact, it seems as if it's the Orthodox way. That'd be the best trans person defense. That they could be like, listen, we're just trying to dress like the Greek Orthodox priests. Whoa, look. Smells like cheesesteaks up in this bitch. I think we are close to Danny and Coops, which is Bradley Cooper's spot. Top tier little cocktail bars. And you know what's crazy about this neighborhood? They got fucking barber shops.
I haven't seen a hair braiding place though.
Every day is Halloween. At Beetle House. Interesting. See, that makes you wonder. Is that up all year round? Who else lives over here? Does Brianna Chicken Fry live in this neighborhood?
Either here or Lower East Side.
True. Doxed. Sad to say. Synagogue. I bet we won't see the bros in the dresses over at the synagogue, will we? Is there any orthodoxy?
I don't think any dresses.
That's Money 54. Rone, big fan, my dude. Let it be known that the best coffee shop you'll visit is at Forest Cafe when you land in Forest Hills. Coffee on me. Oh. Shout out to him. Coffee on him. Shout out to S Money. Shout out to Telluride Bush, he said as well. General Slocum Disaster Centennial. Ooh. The General Slocum Disaster. The site of a former St. Mark's Lutheran church, mostly German immigrant church. On Wednesday, the church chartered the excursion streamer, the General Slocum. So this is a very sad story. This was the first tragedy in New York on a big scale. Over 1,000 people died, and it was the biggest tragedy in New York until 9/11. This used to be, whatever, little Germany, and 1,000 women and children who were going across the East River for like a chill day on Long Island died because a ship sank the General Slocum in the East River. They entered the infamous Hell's Gate Passage. I mean, that's your first mistake right there. You don't go through Hell's Gate. It's called Hell's Gate. I would fucking avoid that one. And they died within yards of the Bronx Shore. So sad, dude. Yeah, until 9/11. See, Greg? Same shit. Largest fire fatality in New York history. So, sad, bro. Sad, but a little bit of history. Now it's a synagogue. paved paradise and built a community synagogue. Somber learning experience, but I guess shout out to General Slocum, History Rome. Oh, architecture, history, coffee opinions, vegan Szechuan. That's another like kind of indication of this neighborhood, a vegan Szechuan spot. Never seen that. They said we're just gonna slap some fucking words together. Vegan Szechuan. You ever see those charts about like China, how like 94% are on one side and then 6% are on the other side? Like 94% on the east side, 6% on the other side. I'm pretty sure Szechuan, the Szechuan province is on that east side. I'm pretty sure that they're on the like 6%. And that's why they got the spices, bro. 94% of people can't handle it. That's my take on the situation. Folks can't handle how goddamn spicy the Szechuan is.
Stream snipers.
Yeah, these kids, bro. They must have seen me on Kai stream. These fucking kids, man. These 4-year-old kids. Alright, we're gonna go down a couple blocks. Where should we go? 6. How far down does it go? All the way down to Alston. So we have a couple more blocks. Alright. We're gonna go down, take a little bit of a left, and then a loop back up to McSorley's, and we'll end it there. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Probably about a little bit more than a half hour for that loop.
Right past Schmuck.
We gotta go to Schmuck. Schmuck. It's a Yiddish word, you idiot. Can you just say put schmuck on? I mean, I guess they have pussy on fucking billboards and restaurants called Schmuck. Oh, it's a little Edgelord ass neighborhood. Bangladeshi Indian restaurant, once visited by Pink, the American singer. We walk among giants. Sick. Pink was out here. Flophouse, comedy club, that type of shit. Morning. My good friend's last name is Smuck. Unfortunate. Could be worse though. They're naming people after like slurs these days. And I got your thoughts on Jay-Z saying nobody could take him into verses. I say Wayne and M both can. Bro, we're bringing back verses? What the hell? So we're back in the goddamn COVID days? Verses? I mean, I like that he's like beating his chest. But last week I did Encore, so I had to learn Encore, the song. I did it at the Pop Home Show. There, I gotta get a beef patty.
Morning.
Morning, you have empanadas?
Yes.
What kind?
Chicken cheese, beef and cheese, plain cheese, and ham cheese.
What's the best one?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many?
You want one? 2.
2? Together or separate?
Together.
Next. Oh, together?
Together.
Okay. You want hot sauce something?
Yeah, hot sauce. Who's that singer?
This is Ana Gabriel.
Ana Gabriel.
Yes, it's a Mexican music. Yes. This is my country.
Oh, I love it.
This is ranchero.
Ranchero spicy or what?
Yeah, this is spicy.
Thank you, buddy.
$6.
Just give me 10 back. I like this stand. How long you been open?
20 years.
Wow. Good stuff, bro. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Jennifer's Cafe.
What's that?
That's what that is.
Jennifer's Cafe. Shout out to Jennifer. That's perfect.
Yo,
What's up, Beast?
what's going on, Ron?
How are you, brother?
Yo, good, man.
Say what's up to the chat, bro.
What's up? What's going on, guys?
What's your name?
Mason.
Nice to meet you, bro.
How we doing?
I was just stopping at Jennifer's Cafe over there.
How's Jennifer's Cafe?
Oh, it's A1. I'm about to dip this hot sauce.
How's the stream?
We're just walking around.
Just walking around?
Yeah, just walk around East Village,
No
bro.
way.
You say the East Village or East Village?
East Village.
Really? Why?
I don't know. I just kind of got here. I was actually in the West Village.
The West Village.
Yeah, I was in the West Village.
The West Village, but you say East Village.
Yeah. My best buddy from childhood moved down here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's on St. Mark's.
Okay, of course. What do you think of St. Mark's? Pretty nice.
Sick. It reminds me of McDougal.
Oh,
Reminds me a lot of McDougal.
Okay.
Very similar stuff.
Okay.
Young college kids.
That's sick. What do you do?
Actually just got let go. Yeah, so I'm just walking around.
Bro, my boy needs a job. Hire my boy. Drop the verbal resume.
My dream job's actually just doing sports gambling.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude,
Oh.
yeah.
Give us a pick for this, or like tonight or this weekend or what?
Vandy money line.
Love
I
it.
think who else? Oh, Tennessee. I think I got Tennessee.
All right, Vandy and Tennessee.
Tennessee versus Oklahoma. Yeah, John Mateer. But no, dude. So
Dude, you're the
fun.
man. Thank you for saying what's up,
Dude,
bro.
you're like my I watch Son of the Boy Dad all the time.
Really?
Big Yak listener from LA.
The best, bro.
The Yak
Guys are
literally
best.
made me want to come out here.
Really?
Straight up.
Yeah, bro. It's a great city. Have you enjoyed it so far?
Love it, dude. Yeah, dude. So sick.
Love, bro. Well, hey,
Yeah.
best of luck on your dreams, bro. I hope they come
Thank you,
true.
bro. Thank you, bro.
Enjoy.
Hey, have a good one, man.
Thanks,
See you
buddy.
guys.
What a nice guy.
Someone hire him.
Hire my boy. Gotta take Vandy. Gotta take Vandy in Tennessee. And that should determine whether he gets the interview. What'd you think of these empanadas?
I couldn't have eaten it faster.
Because it was so good?
It was so good.
Jenny's Cafe. You gotta get their empanadas. And the sauce has some kick to it, huh?
I didn't do too much of it because I'm not a spicy guy.
It's spicy, bro. In the best way. Good lord. People can fuck up an empanada in New York. I've had some trash empanadas. Old, crusty, overdosed, overfried, bad chicken, bad mix, bad ingredients. This is not that. This is the opposite of all those things. Thin crust, perfectly fried, fresh ingredients, right mix of ingredients. Shout out to Jenny's. That's the kind of spot I'm looking for, too. Tiny restaurants.
Open air.
Aire libre. I love a little bit of aire libre. I have such like a tiny restaurant boner. Anytime I see a tiny restaurant, I gotta go in it. There's a couple seats, and that's all it is. You can tell they're fucking pushing it. That guy needs to survive. How long you been open? I've been open for 20 years. Not we've been open. He's been open. I've been open for 20 years. 20 years I'm coming in. Since I'm 4 years old, I'm coming in. absolute legend. Cash Money No Limit to the verses. Okay, that's what we were talking about, verses. Jay-Z in the verses would be sick. Jay-Z does have hits. Jay-Z has collabs. You said Wayne or M could take him? I don't know. Where is it happening? Because I think about verses moments. There's a moment where Jada is doing the verses. And he fucking starts it off. He's like, I got 100 grams of 100 clips. I'm from New York. And the whole fucking building's fucking screaming that shit. So if it's in New York and he could play a big New York anthem, reference New York shit, fucking whatever, do Empire State of Mind, whatever's gonna grab the crowd, he can win that. New Orleans, Wayne's got it. Eminem might have him anywhere. But also, like, I think I've seen Eminem in concert one time at like a festival or something like that. I'm curious what it'd be dependent on the crowd. Like, there could be a Ukrainian kid in Kyiv who's obsessed with Eminem. Are they obsessed with Jay-Z at the same level? Are there as many obsessed with him at that same level? There's a global nature to him, but does that mean he's like, you know, are the streets listening to him? Are the streets listening to Jay-Z right now? Is Jay-Z putting out music? Is anyone listening to what I'm saying? Jada's top tier, for sure. Too Short would be Jay-Z. Not true. We want to see a Rome vs. Josh Prey versus. Shout out to Josh Prey. I hope he's doing well. No ill will on anybody. He made a mistake that day, though. But that's fine. It's nice when... That's gotta feel what Jet Li felt like. Where someone's like, I'll fuck you up like you're a short Asian dude. And everybody's like, don't fucking fight him, dude. You do not want to fight him. Where he could win the fight without even being able to partake in the fight. That's Art of War shit. Now, I beat Josh Prey at a rap battle. I'd have to rap a word. We just got like, it got pre-decided that like, oh yeah, don't even fucking do it. It's not worth your time, Morning. That's a nice way to win. The best battles to fight are the battles you never have to engage in. Ye washed Jay-Z on Wash the Throne. Yeah. But who wrote Ye's verse? I'm not saying I did, but I'm saying somebody might have. Someone commented on the someone commented being like, yeah, right. Rone didn't fucking write on that song. Like, there's 9 credited writers and he's not one of them. Alright. Jeff Basker, November 12th, 2012. Send me your Skype addy. I like that one line, I can make it bounce in a sports bra. Need crazy shit like that. I mean, okay. 2012. And you might be like, okay, that song came out in October, which is before this email came. Maybe. But the song that I did came out in January of that year, where I had that line already. That was referenced by him. And he said that, I don't want to keep going into it. They watched my battles in the studio. The dude Jeff Basker said he showed him all the stuff in the studio. I don't even want to brag about this because I think it's corny to brag.
Oh my God, bro.
What are the chances, bro?
I'm just running to the deli to grab a coffee.
I can't believe you and I just randomly met each other.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's great to see you.
What's
How you doing today?
Chilling.
You just walking around the East Village right now?
Yeah, bro, I'm popping around. So wait, you said the East Village, not East Village.
I like the definite article. Yeah, I like to use the word the. I don't know. That just feels like the thing to do.
Yeah, it's the thing to do. It's not. It doesn't feel like thing to do.
For real, it is the thing to do.
The thing to do. What's going on, bro?
I was just going to the deli to grab a coffee, and then I looked to my right, and
here I was.
Work
from home type shit, or
work from home type shit. Yeah, I just work upstairs right here. You know, the preschool next to me is having a bake sale. So I walked outside to check out the bake sale, and then now I'm going to grab a coffee. Yeah, they got a bunch of good stuff. Should we go check it out?
Well, a cool little modern art spot.
Yeah, they rotate some artists every month or so.
That looks
good stuff. One of my buddies likes to walk in and say, so where's the art? I'm like, bro, you got to be a more positive guy.
I know, but I like that. It's a good line.
This is some of the better stuff.
That is a good ass line. What, but where's the money come from? This has to
The
be
money
primo
from-
real estate.
Yeah, for real, I actually have no idea. But I'll tell you what, there's always good stuff rolling in and out of here. So
High-end
so-
benefactor or something like that?
You gotta think so, right? I feel like those high-end benefactors, this is their kind of neighborhood. You know, they like to lay low in the artsy little area.
Yeah.
That's a good little deal.
I just went to a spot called Jenny's to get some empanadas, $2
Bro,
over.
I've been there.
Is it
Real
it's
good.
all right?
Real good. You
Yeah.
like it?
I loved it. I thought it was delicious.
Great stuff. Well, hey, it was a pleasure to run into you. I'm
Dude,
grabbing a
enjoy your
coffee.
coffee. Thanks.
Hey, maybe go
What's
check
up?
out the bake sale, support the
Okay,
preschool,
okay.
and y'all have a good one. Take it easy, pal.
Yep.
Hi. What a gentleman. That was so nice of him. I actually got to support the bake sale now. Bake sale. Yeah, we got to support the bake sale. I mean, if he's going to drop the bake sale on us, we look like jerks. We already didn't go to Buddy's smoothie shop.
We could go into with kids.
Oh, that's a good point.
As long as it's out here.
Just going over. Hi, can I buy something?
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
Oh, thank you guys.
If you have any questions, let me know.
I'm curious about the apple cider donut bread.
So delicious. It's basically the same recipe you would do when you deep fry, but in a loaf.
Okay, I want it. I'm sold. And then maybe some pumpkin oat cookies.
And they are, plus I'd also gluten free.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so
Like
much.
the end or the middle?
The middle, please.
I'll show you the chocolate chip cookie.
And a chocolate chip
These
cookies.
are almond chocolate chip.
Fantastic.
Okay, here we go. I see. You could say hello.
Hello.
So they're a soft chew rather than a crisp.
Amazing. I'll do one more pumpkin oat.
Perfecto.
Just looks so good. I'm a sucker for pumpkin spice. Like,
Me too.
if I see it, I'm gonna get it. It only comes a couple times a year.
Exactly. You gotta take advantage while you can. Okay, thank you so much. So 3, 6, 9 altogether.
And here's 20. You can keep the change. Have a good
Oh,
one.
thank you so much.
Of course.
That's
Good
really
luck.
kind. Thank you.
Have a good one. Oh yeah. What a nice group of folks. Ooh, that's a soft cookie. Step out of the way. Wow. Support your local preschool. I'm telling you, bro, you gotta shout out to these preschools. That's nice, bro. The amount of chocolate chips in that is insane. That's the most chocolate chips I ever had in a chocolate chip cookie. Good lord. Shout out to this freaking preschool, bro. They work these kids hard. Get some of the bread. The bread gluten-free. Nice. Tastes good. It's moist, but not as moist as the cookie. And then let's get these pumpkin spice. Grab one. And that's real nice. Some frosting on the cookie. Good lord. Shout out to the kids, bro. Whatever kids made these, they're working overtime. Ooh wee. What's your favorite?
The bread, by far.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I think mine was a chocolate chip cookie.
The apple cider donut bread.
That is nuts. I need some of the top, so that's where all the good flavor's gonna be. By the way, check out this fucking beautiful garden. This lovely little garden. I'm telling you, they got the gardens in this neighborhood. And the way that they give the homage to the greats of this neighborhood, beautifully named 6th Street and Avenue B Garden. They gotta be waiting on somebody famous to die so they can name this after them. Why wait though? Name it up for someone famous now. You say you couldn't do the pumpkin spice cookie?
I'm not a pumpkin spice guy.
So you won't even try it.
I tried it. I definitely tried it.
I tried it. Well, that's not trying it. 6. We're gonna cut up and we're gonna go to McSorley's and we're gonna end up there. Not a pumpkin spice guy, bro. only a couple times a year can you celebrate pumpkin spice. I celebrate hard every time I get the chance. In November, you can't be having pumpkin spice. It's almost over. This is like the last week of pumpkin spice.
That might be my first, like, pumpkin spice anything ever.
Really? So how do you know you don't like it?
It's just the vibes.
That's the warmest, nicest vibe. Take a earnest bite. Come on. That was a bullshit bite, bro. You're Frank the Tankin over here. It's not cucumber. It's a nice pumpkin spice. Sucks. Put it back.
It's like a worse cinnamon.
Creative little garden. You walk past places like this, you're like, oh, I would love to stop in that creative little garden. Well, we're doing it today, bitch. Like, we just rare birds flying through here. That's not a bird you see in the rest of New York. I'm going to take this time to answer some questions in this creative little garden. Suggestion, visit higher traffic areas where you'll have more interactions. I know it's early. Facts, but this is a chill little morning. Okay, we're going to a creative. Pumpkin spice is goated. Love some cinnamon flavor. Walk down Fulton Street in Brooklyn. Sure, well, we can get there. I've had the R. Kelly, Do You Have Your Passport? Do You Have Your Shot song stuck in my head. Best ever. Go watch that after this. Segment and idea. Barstool meets the old silent library with punishments. Appreciate you. Love that. They did a similar thing on this Kai Snot stream right before I went on. So that's the kind of ideas we're always looking for. Need World of T-shirts in Rhone. Love that. $35,000 preschool tuition. Is that true? Is that true? Is that what I just contributed to? They're already paying $35,000 a year. They need more cash. I'm looking up McSorley's. Directions over to McSorley's. Not website. I need directions. 5-minute walk. Okay, 5 minutes for the rest of our fucking lives to McSorley's. Oh, 5-minute drive, 12-minute walk? Okay, that's fine too. Okay, we're gonna go to McSorley's. We're gonna have a beer. We're gonna end the stream. But please join us for the rest of the time. Do you stand with Ron? Do you stand with Gia and Caroline needing a skylight? I wouldn't mind. I actually wouldn't mind a glass floor, like on the edge, so we could be bottom lit. Because skylight, yeah, that's going to cast some weird shadows for us big-nosed folks. So if we have bottom lighting and skylighting, my original advocacy was that we had an office made of glass, like a LeBron James's house in like fucking Beverly Hills or something like that. Just glass all over the top and bottom. Morning, Ron. Wait, morning. Love these lo-fi morning strolls. Yeah, that's the vibe. Get our do-rag and deer tag on Boy Dad, Son of a Boy Dad. Next week, we are having fishing week. Fish week. Part of my take has grit week. We're going to have fish week, where we're going to go upstate. We're going to fish. We're going to record multiple episodes. We're going to do some fun, dumb videos. We're going to make it as enticing as possible. You guys are going to go ahead and watch along with us and enjoy it. And a lost thing that happened from that Son of a Boy Dad Pat Bev episode, at the end, Lil Sass said if he gets 150,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the year, he'll do Surviving Barstool. That's huge. I'm already in. Francis is already in. If we get Sass in there too, how electric could that be? Get Sass in there, okay? Push it. Get the whole Boy Dad crew in there. 150,000 subscribers. That's all he needs. We're like 30 away. That's realistic. Run of the Ravens done. Or do you anticipate an 8-0 run? I think they could have a run, like kind of how the Bengals had a run at the end of last year. They need to turn it on, though. I actually never liked their receiver room. I think Zay Flowers is like a 2. Yeah, like you need a fucking big dog receiver. They don't necessarily have that. Rashad Bateman, I think, is like a 3. I think they're all just one level over. WPEV, Choir Sass, gets ass on Spring Break House. There's no chance he does that, but I would like that as well. Son of a Boy Dad Trio on Survivor would be electric. Yes. McSorley's get the dark beer. Okay. Hell yes. Ask about Steve UK. All right, let's go get this beer. Chill Little Garden. Chill ass Little Garden.
You take this for shit.
Yep, sorry. Thoughts on Aaron Glenn?
I love the guy now.
Thoughts on Aaron Glenn? You said you love the guy now? Why?
Because he won for Nick.
Because he won for Nick Mangold. I feel that.
Everything is behind us now. If he lost that game, it would have been bad.
Yeah. So I feel like when a group is really successful, sometimes a lot of people get credit for the success, and they were successful because they were part of the group, and that doesn't mean that they can build an analogous group on their own. And what I'm talking about is how Aaron Glenn got hired by the Jets, and then their OC, Ben Johnson, got hired by the Bears, and the Lions are still really good. And it's like, people are like, well, it's got to be Ben Johnson's system. Okay, the Lions can still hang 50 of you. It's like they have the Jimmies and the Joes already. So does like Aiden Hutchinson being really good, does that having like, you know, Brian Branch and fucking like Aleem McNeil and like a stacked top to bottom defense, does that mean he's bad? No, it doesn't mean he's bad. But does him having success with the Lions guarantee him success as a head coach? We're seeing that's not the case. The Jets were better last year.
He didn't really even have success with the Lions defense, really. If you look
You're saying he didn't really have success with the Lions defense?
No. They blew it to the 49ers. That's his defense's fault.
He blew it to the 49ers. Yeah, but like, if you have one bad game, as if your team lets up a lot of points once, I don't think that makes you a bad defense. I think the Eagles let up like 30 plus to the Bucs last year, and then the Eagles wound up winning the Super Bowl. So it doesn't mean the Eagles suck. But goddamn, do I love talking ball. Aleem McNeil shout out. Bro knows ball. Of course I do, bro. Of course I want to talk interior D-line as much as anybody. I don't want to talk about these flashy. And you know what? The Lions were doing it this past week with the injuries, too. 3 cornerbacks out. They just draft well. They're just built like that. They need their credit. Take this left on 7th. They McSorley's. So how does it work at McSorley's? You get a light beer and a dark beer? Or...
I'm going light.
Yeah, I want to go light, too. Everyone's saying get the dark, get the dark. Get the gat, get the gat. Bro, I don't want to get the gat. I need something light. All I had was the $35,000 Christmas cookies or whatever. $35,000 preschool cookies.
It's also not going to be, or it is technically 1 beer, but it's going to come in 2 glasses.
Okay, that saves us. So are we getting 4 glasses?
That's the question.
Another 787 coffee. How many 787 coffees are in this neighborhood, bro? They're buying up real estate like Starbucks in 99.
Like hair braid places in Harlem.
Like hair braiding places in Harlem. Lions had a ton of injuries on defense last year, and that's true too. Yeah, Aleem McNeil was out last year. Aiden Hutchinson was out last year.
That wasn't. It was 2 years ago they blew it to the 49ers.
Okay, damn. Well, Puck, that's a good ass point. Who did they blow it to last? Oh, they blew it to the Commanders last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad look. What smells like more empanadas? Is that Crate Master? Do you have your passport? Do you have your shots?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. He also got lit up by the Commanders. I know they were injured, but
His defense sucks. But also, they put him in a weird spot by like putting all the. I mean, they didn't put all the eggs in the Justin Fields basket, but they put enough in that it had to be Justin Fields. Whole Foods. I've heard of Whole Foods, but this is ridiculous. Another church, bro. I just really wanted to pay respect to these fucking sick churches in this neighborhood. Wedged in here.
Stanislaus.
Roman Catholic. Saint Stanislaus, pray for us. Oh, John Paul, pray for us. What's crazy is they're right across from Saint Stanislaus. You have trash and vaudeville, kinky clothing, S&M wear. And if you look closely, they have leather outfits so you can make your dog be kinky. Right across from the church. It's Orthodox, you fucking idiot. Dogs wearing all leather kink suits is actually Orthodox. I don't want you to fall. Excuse me, buddy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sounds like a good morning if they're working. It's a lovely neighborhood. I mean, it's going to be a different vibe at night. Ooh, are we by a Chinese place called Ulu? Ulu, we are 900 feet. We go up and to the right. So Andrew Zimmern was talking about his favorite restaurants in New York. And he said, low-key, my favorite is a spot called Ulu. And it's right up here on the right. Incredible Chinese. But it's also like, I'm going to a place called Chinese Tuxedo tonight. It's like elevated Chinese. This place, Ulu, you walk in with a party of fucking 8, you get seated that night. Right, I mean, maybe 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
That's A1 fucking good-ass fucking Chinese. That's a zoo. The last time I was in there, like the Black Keys were in there, just low key, just being curious. Ulu.
Shout out Andrew Zimmern. It was just on. You got to try this.
Was he?
Yeah.
Ooh, what a good get.
Like 2.5 hours we did with him.
Really?
Great conversation. If you want to check it out.
I mean, Large is the perfect guy to bend that guy's ear. Large, a real fucking New Yorker. For sure. He is a real New Yorker. The fact that he was going to high school in this neighborhood, but he's from out by Sheepshead Bay. So he has to go all the way from the far side of Brooklyn to here. So he has access to everything in the middle of Brooklyn here. Deep access to this neighborhood, because obviously he grew up here. Plus he was a Wall Street guy. So he had access to the entire island. I mean, that's a real New Yorker.
Zimmern said, not only is New York the best food city, but Queens alone, just that borough, would be the best food city in the world.
I've heard that take. I actually like that take.
His best food cities in the world are New York 1 through 5, all the 5 boroughs.
He said that on your guys' show?
Yep.
I feel like I've heard him have that.
He said it somewhere else too. I think that's why Large asked him about it.
Oh, got it. He was affirming.
He was clip farming.
I said affirming, but clip farming is close enough and similar. But he's probably right. There are other great food cities, but just the breadth of food and the amount of people trying to do it makes it so competitive. You get a good restaurant could stay open in Milwaukee for 25. I'm sorry. A bad restaurant could stay open in Milwaukee for 25 years. They get enough people in, pay their bills, rent's not that expensive, a couple pancakes covers it. It doesn't have to be that nice, it just stays open. If you're a bad restaurant in New York, no one's gonna come, you're not gonna be able to afford it, you're gonna get eaten up, fucking chewed up, spit out fucking fast. I think it just makes it more competitive. No offense to Milwaukee. I love Milwaukee. I've had good steaks in Milwaukee. 5 o'clock Steakhouse. Shout out. They have good German food there too.
Scranton. That's the Lower East Side.
Why the Milwaukee? I just said, do you hate Milwaukee? No, I do not hate Milwaukee. I'm saying I'm comparing the real estate costs in Milwaukee. I spent a lot of time in Milwaukee. I was in there when Pat was on the Bucks. I was there as a kid. Like I said, 5 o'clock Steakhouse is one of the great American steakhouses. There's a German place by the stadium. All-time German food, atmosphere. I think they have like 1,000 swords on the wall. There's good shit going on in Milwaukee. I'm saying that real estate is cheap enough in some places that you don't have to be good to stay open. That's all I'm saying. No hate to Milwaukee. Is Cuts and Slices the most overrated pizza in Brooklyn? I don't even know what Cuts and Slices is. Good morning. I don't know what Cuts and Slices is. I never had it. 5 o'clock ribs. Is Milwaukee rent cheap? I mean, it's cheaper than New York for sure. And I'm thinking of specific restaurants in Milwaukee that I just know have like little character and not great food. I'm sure that there's restaurants in New York that have little character and not great food, but you have to find a way to stay open. Is all I'm saying. Girl, do you want to come back with Rob to America? I love that. You gotta be here, no? This is it. Yes, how are we? Yeah, we are indeed. Order at the bar? Whatever you want. You want to sit down? Jump in a seat.
Let's go take a seat.
No? Take a seat?
Yeah.
Bar in the back, maybe? Like this way?
Yeah.
You gotta leave the cameras on.
Okay.
You can't film me? Well, what if I sit in the corner? Can you just film me?
You gotta get permission first of all.
Okay, no disrespect.
Yeah, you have to get permission first because people don't want to be in here.
That's what I'm saying. I want to. If I'm in the.
You gotta get permission from the girl behind the bar.
Alright, you got it.
Depends on what it's for.
Just to travel.
We don't know.
Hi, I just have to ask if I sit in the corner, can I film myself? If no one's in the background, just like a YouTube travel thing. I was just walking around. Excuse me, thank you. Sorry, brother, just walking around. No disrespect.
You want something to drink?
Yeah, just some light beers, please. Please. Thanks. Gotta get the signature. No disrespect. What's all over the floor? Sawdust on the floor. And now I feel weird. They say get a light in the dark. Bro, just do his due diligence. True. Facts. Back for St. Patty's. Aiden Hutchinson just signed a massive deal. Of course he did, dude. I was looking at the most likely sacks for the year. I think it was Myles Garrett still plus 200. That might be free money. That might be free cash. Thanks, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good vibe. Old heads can help do a little. Yeah, I don't mind. Just talking to the bros. They said I'm around the corner. I stopped by. Ooh, they said Kirk just ripped into Pat Bev. Gotta go check that out. Amazing walk around. I felt good about it. Let's take a whack of this beer on cam. Cheers, brother.
Oh yeah, this thing has all kinds of stuff. I have no idea what any of it is.
Elite, like, you know, just tasty right down the middle. Very strong. I mean, this place rocks. Love to show you around. Got the vibe. Be good or be gone. We're just trying to be good. We're not trying to be gone. Historic stuff. Can't recommend it enough. And
Large always likes to say the ladies' bathroom wasn't installed until like 1986 or something.
That's hilarious. That's classic. I mean, Large has a great breakdown of this place. Go watch it. I think he filmed in here.
We did.
Fair enough. Let's let's call it out of an abundance of respect. 10 a.m. brewskis. Yes, it didn't even fill it up. That's the vibe, though.
They give you 2.
Yeah, it's 2. They give you 2. Just give me this one,
it's 2.
and then this one. Great walk today. Thank you guys for rocking with us every week. Different neighborhood, and then a strong one. But go enjoy yourself a beer. It's 11:30 somewhere. Cheers, guys.